Hi everyone, this is Ali from Ali's Blooming Life. Just wanted to make another video this week. I've got some trimming to do around here. I've got some lettuce to plant, some pricking out to do, little bits and bobs, and a bit of weeding and stuff. So yeah, let's get cracking. So first things first, we're going to do the greenhouse tour. So let's start at the top. These are the squash. Look how massive they are now. They're getting their second leaves. And look at this one. It's growing quite well. They're big. Cornflowers aren't doing so good. I pricked these out yesterday. They don't look to be doing too great, but it might be too hot for them. It's quite hot in here. I put some courgettes in as well, so I did that yesterday, so we'll see. I replanted the marigold because they just weren't coming, so I've got some new seed and put them in. The nigella doing really well, look at that. Although I'm not too sure why it's only half the tray. Like this side doesn't really seem to be doing anything, and then that side is doing all right. And I'm sure I spread them all over, so I don't know. I've got some more nasturtiums because they didn't come. They were all rotten when I emptied out the tray. Here's the cucumber, so I need to prick these out today. And these are the little artichokes that are just coming. You can just see they're starting to come. Avocados are not doing anything. They are splitting, but they don't seem to be doing anything. But I guess it takes time. So this is where the cornflower was. Pricked those out yesterday. These mallows, I'm going to leave them a little bit longer in here because they don't look too big. Comfrey obviously didn't come, but I've got comfrey outside, so that's fine. Lupins I pricked out, so I just need to prick out these two. Dianthus are there. Some of those I can't remember how you pronounce it. Yeah, a few of them are coming, and the leeks at the back are doing amazing, so they'll probably need to go out soon. I've got a couple more squash there, and these calabres need pricking out into cells or pots or whatever. These are the lupins and cosmos are all along here. And my sunflowers at the back, I managed to get 60 out of those 2 pots. So I'm obviously not going to use 60 sunflowers, so I might have to give some, I don't know. And then the onions. So the red ones for some reason aren't doing too great. I'm not 100% sure why. Some of them are coming, some of them are not coming. But these are the white ones. The stir-on and the snowball. I mean, the snowball are doing amazing. And the stir-on's doing all right. So I just need to think about where I'm going to put them and put them in. I didn't want sometimes the pigeons peck them out the holes when you just put the sets in, so I didn't want that to happen. So that's why I've grown them in the little cells. Sorry, there's a train. Yeah, that's the greenhouse tour. Not a lot extra is happening, but it's all good. It's all growing, so that's good. Oops. The first thing I'm going to do is show you the lettuce that I've got to plant. For some reason I've collected quite a lot. So there's some Valmain here. There's Risha Rosa de Taglio there, which looks quite nice with the red on the leaves. Some mixed spicy leaves, some more mixed leaves, some rocket wasabi, some nice and spicy mix, Webb's Wonderful, rocket astra, amaranth red, which might be nice, little gem cores and sorrel. So hopefully some of that comes. I think some of these old seeds were out of magazines and they're quite old, so you know, touch and go whether it'll happen or not, but let's give it a go. so I've got my compost in my little cell tray. So I'm gonna, oh, that sun is so hot. I'm gonna get my seeds and I'm just gonna do one type of lettuce down each strip. Okay, let's get started. So this is the Risha Rossa. Can get in it. Go with that. Get my little dabber again. And all I'm going to do is just create a bit of a hole and get a few in there and just press them over. We went for a visit this morning at the camp where we're going to be having cub camp in June, so that's good. That's pretty good. It's got a little, it's called a Cresta run. It's got little bobsleighs on it, so the kids can have some fun on that. It's got go-karts, it's got an adventure playground, it's got shooting range, archery range, so should be pretty good. And obviously we'll be camping there. This one's mixed leaves, next one. These are all really old seeds, like this one's so by 2020, so I don't even know if they'll come. We'll give it a go. Let's just see. 2020 was a long time ago. Just get all these seeds, and sometimes best intentions run out and you don't get round to things. But not to worry, let's give it a go. These are different colours. They're all like black and white and everything. I'm probably doing this all wrong. I'm probably only supposed to put a few in each, but in for a penny, in for a pound, that's what I say. It's like them sunflowers. I think I went a bit excessive on them. Okay, so that's that. Back here. The trouble is, if I don't sow these now, or at least try and sow them, then next year is going to be another year, and you've got to give it a go, haven't you? You just got to take a wow, these are like tiny little balls. I don't even know if you can see that. It's tiny. This is the wasabi rocket. Some people put vermiculite on the top. What does that even do? What does that do? Is that just to hold the moisture in, or? Does it have any nutrients in it? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me? I guess the question is, should I get some? I don't know. Cover them up. I know that the seeds that I bought from DT Brown's must have been, oh, that does say by December 25, so we might be alright with that one. I think I bought them 22, 23. Okay, web's wonderful. These are December 25, so these should be alright, I would have thought. I've got the snifflies now I'm in the greenhouse because it's like, ooh, I nearly dropped them everywhere. If I just do a few then, if they do come, then I can do more in a month or so, can't I? So we've got a bit of a, what's the word? Conveyor belt of lettuce coming in the house. It would be good to have some lettuce. I was trying to talk mine into making me a polytunnel down my garden, but I don't think he's up for it. Like they're rendering the wall at the moment. He's really good. He's a good egg. This is sorrel. It's got red veins. A bit like beetroot plant leaves. But this one says so by September 2023. That's a bit iffy, isn't it? We'll see. Sometimes nature amazes me. And who knows what best before date to put on a seed? Who knows? Ow, that's really hot. Get in here. These are little balls as well. I might be able to see these here. They're brown. Be quite careful when I water these ones because they're very small. I'm not planted them very deep, so a big old lump. Right, so what's that? I'll put that back in its packet. when these grow, I'm going to, so this is September 23. Amaranth red. When these grow, I've got some troughs. I'm gonna plant them in the troughs. Is it better to plant lettuce or to keep lettuce inside the greenhouse or outside? I don't want the slugs to have them and the caterpillars and that. They're little balls as well. I've asked, I've got a couple of friends who are farmers and they keep sheep. So I've asked them if they can give me a fleece or let me buy a fleece off them when they share their sheep. And they very graciously said yes. And last year, my father-in-law went over the field and collected some fleece just on the ground and stuff, and I put it around my runner beans and stuff, and the slugs didn't even touch them. So I don't know whether this is a new way forward for slug control. Getting a bit of sheep's fleece and putting it, acting like a barricade for the old slugs. And I'm going to put that back away. And then I've got 2 more. One sec, Barney's dropped his ball. He puts it through the gate and then he moans that it's there because he can't get it. But he knows if he moans, I'll come and get it. So he's very clever. Is that there, dog? He's not a silly billy. Okay, let's see what this is. This is September 23, so these ones come out of magazine. So Little Gem, I'm not sure. I like Little Gem, but I think there's a lot of people that have problems growing it. So let's see how we get on. Far too many in here, I'm sorry. We'll give it a go. And then cover that over. Okay. That's one. And this is the Valmain, which I think is like a big cough. These are this year's seeds. I know that because that come out of the magazine. These should grow, I would have thought. We can but try. not going to label any of them because once they go in the cook trough and I eat them, they're just going to be food. So yeah, I'm going to give them a water and then hopefully they'll grow. I can't see the camera at all because that sun is shining. So I've got these as well that I'm going to try. There's only 25 seeds in this pack and I really wanted to put 2 in each pot, but it might be that I can prick them out, so let's just try that. I think you have to grow sweet corn in grids so they fertilise each other, but these ones, it says that what you're harvesting are the immature cobs. Pick these when the silks first show above the husks. So they must be fertilised at that point, mustn't they, to be fruit to get the corn. But I don't know, so we'll try it. It might be that I try it and you don't get many of them and I don't do it again, but it's worth a go, isn't it? So, bouncy balls. Just going to put 2 in each pot. See what happens. Do another pot and then I'll give them a water and then that's done. And so I've also got some spaghetti squash and some watermelons. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll try. So I'm going to plant them in this tray. There's 5 seeds in here, so I think I'm just going to do 3. Anybody else hate these packets? They're rubbish. Like, you can never get it ripped so that it actually opens. Yeah, it's 5 in here. I'm just going to do 3. I'm just going to do 2, 3. Okay, write a little label. So, and then 2 left. These ones, watermelons, so this says 2 centimeters deep. This has got 4 seeds in it, so literally like watermelon seeds. Okay. Can you see them? Can you see them? So I just pop them in there. Okay. Watermelon. So I've planted loads. I've bricked out loads. It's hot in here. What's the temperature? 26 degrees in here. I'm just gonna carry on with the strimming outside because it's warm, but it's a bit windy. So I'm not going to video that because that would be the most boring video in the history of YouTube. So just going to crack on and do that, and then I think I'm going to call it a day. See you all next week. Bye.